information collection from cloud, and the tools that are used are AWS Bucket Dump and buckets.greyhatwarfare.com. AWS Bucket Dump enumerates AWS S3 bucket to look for a loot. It is made specially for S3 buckets and allow you to search for delicious files as well as download interesting files. Buckets.greyhatwarfare.com. It provides information about billions of files and allow information to be collected from AWS buckets as well as Azure blobs. It provides information of files as well as keywords. Provides buckets list as well as filtering features. Let's have their demonstration right now. Here we will be looking at a tool called as AWS Bucket Dump. Let's go to the GitHub page, and as you can see, we are able to find out the code repository here. Let's copy the URL and clone it locally. Once the repository is downloaded, let's go to the directory and follow other steps such as fulfilling the requirements. It is installing the required files and libraries. Here are the non-standard Python libraries which need to be installed, and as you can see, it has installed all those files. Let's choose Python 3 AWS Bucket Dump. Here is the usage pattern. You can also get the results with -h for help. Here with -d you can download the files. Small d is to create save directories for each bucket with results. -g is for providing a word list to grep for. Let's open a file bucketnames.txt. Here you will find almost 2000 bucket names that are readily available. Now let's try to find out the interesting keywords that we are searching for. Let's open the file interesting keywords. There are words which we may be interested in. Now let's execute the AWS bucket dump with -l option for the bucket names. -g is for interesting keywords that we are trying to find out in the buckets. -d is to download the important files, the files found. -m is for the size of those files is limited to. As you can see, it is fetching from those buckets and trying to collect the data. Let's visit the website buckets.greyhatwarfare.com, and as you can see, it has almost 1.7 billion files available, and the AWS bucket available are more than 1 lakh. The Azure blobs is around 7,000 and the record is updated on such and such date. You can go with free registration as well, and here are the features that are supported for free version. Now let's search for a particular keyword. I selected here gmail.com. You can also search for file name extensions. As you can see, we are able to find out the buckets, the file names and the containers. And you can get plenty of juicy information on this particular website.